Hello, I hope you're well. So today we will look at the first chapter of the business plan. We have 8 parts to look at, and basically we'll just have a review of what is expected on the chapter one. And that is the first thing we look at is the business description, where we give a summary of what is expected of the business location, what will you be dealing with, in which sector are you in. You give it in form of a summary. And then we look at 1.1, which is, we call it a business name. And in the business name, this is where now you give the name of the business. You also give your name as the proposed entrepreneur. You give your education background. In this case, if you're a student, you say you're a student at this place. You also give a preview of your previous education. When did you start? When did you do your primary education? Which school? What did you score? Your high school, that is the secondary education. What did you score and when did you do it? Just a review of it. And also something else is whether you have an experience in the proposed business. And if you don't have an experience in the proposed business, how do you um, plan to get an experience of the same? Maybe you will benchmark in other businesses. You'll get a mentor to guide you through the business that you intend to start. Also, when do you want to start the business? The start date. And remember, on the start date, it should be a future date because you're planning for a business that you have not started yet. Yeah, so that is on the 1.1, that is the business plan. Then 1.2 is the business location and address. So basically here we are looking at where the business will be located and be specific on where the business will be located. That is on which town, and if it is within the town, which building, which floor, which room. If you're in your own compound, give us where it will be located. We also expect you to give us a sample map of your business location from the nearest town. If you're in an example in Westlands, from Nairobi, how do I get to your business? If you are in whichever town that you feel that you want to be to start your business in, how do I get to your business easily? So this one we do it in the form of a map, and in the map you have to ensure that it has a title. Something else is the compass. I'm sure if you did your geography, your business studies, you did the compass. Then you also need to have a scale of the area, and then show us a key, because some things might not fit in the map itself. If you've drawn maybe a cross, then show us below there of what does the cross represent. If it represents a church, if it represents a hospital, give us on what it represents. Basically that's it. Then the third one is 1.3, is now where we talk of the forms of ownership or the type of ownership. Here we want to know who will be the entrepreneur, or where the entrepreneur will get the capital from. You give us a summary of how you'll get the money. Is it your own contribution, the whole capital? How with your friends and families, if you get a loan, how you'll get the finances. Also give us the total capital that you wish to start with the business. Also give us the form of business. Is it a sole proprietorship? Is it a partnership? Is it a company? This one will help us understand your business easier. Then if you're getting a loan from banks. Give us which bank maybe is giving you the loan, and this one we also give it in form of a pie chart. I believe you have an idea of what a pie chart is. Then on the pie chart, if you have given a certain percentage is own contribution, give us a key to explain on what each of every area of the pie chart represents. Then 1.4 is what now you're dealing with, either the product or the service. This one basically will depend on what the person is dealing with. An example, if you're dealing with a business product, give us the features, the unique features of those products. Give us what do your consumers or your customers be looking for? What will be enticing for them when they are getting to you as their as your clients? Why would they prefer to come to you and not to your competitor? Then also tell us more about your packaging. How do you package your things? How do you sell them? Do you sell them in retail, or maybe you sell them in bulk? Then if you're in the service industry, give us the unique features of it. What comfort does it come with? What how does it help in forms of durability, in form of the comfort? Maybe the customer the you take your services to your clients. They don't have to come to you and maybe bring the products for the servicing. And also, how economical is your business? Is it cheap for your consumers? Is it affordable for all who wants to come and get the services or the products from you? Basically, that's it. You just dealing with what you have. And if you are in another thing is give a summary of what you're dealing with. Maybe I'm in the electrical shop. I can give a summary of the products that I'll be selling in form of a small table. If I'm doing services, maybe I'm doing catering services, I'm doing tents, just give a summary of the services that you'll be dealing with. Then 1.5 is the justification of business opportunities. This is where now you want to justify as to whether the business that you are dealing with is viable. So in this case now we want to see whether it is going to be helpful to the consumers. Is it something that is doable, or is it something that is you can get all your materials ready and you'll not keep your customers waiting? Then how is it going to be helpful to the local community? Maybe you will be giving a business so you'll be giving job opportunities to the local community. Maybe you will be utilizing the local resources from the people that are there within locally, or maybe you're also going to use the local technology, lipa na mpesa, such lipa mdogo mdogo. Those are forms of the local technologies. Then 1.6 is the industry. This one basically you're going to give us on the industry that you're in. In which sector is it in? Is it in the education? Is it in manufacturing? Then what form of technology is used? Is it capital based, or it is labor intensive? In that more money is needed to establish such businesses, or maybe more people or more experienced people are needed to establish such businesses. Then on average, how many people are needed in such a business? This one will help you understand as to how many people do you need in your business. If it is something that maybe can be worked on by two, three people, you will also be able to understand on maybe how much you'll need to for for you to pay these people. Then on also, are there seasonal factors that are going to affect your business? There are some businesses that have seasonal challenges, or maybe they are seasonal, like maybe in tourism, maybe in tours and travel, maybe in hospitality. There are times that you realize that there are peaks and there are off peaks. So in your sector, are there such factors that are going to affect you? Once you know that, you'll be able to have an idea of when you'll be having more business, and then you'll be able to plan for you for that time well. Then 1.7, we will be looking at the business goals and objectives. So in every business, you have your goals, you have objectives. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to have made? So, and we would say that profit making should not be should not be the main reason that maybe you want to achieve. You want to be part of the top goals and objectives. Maybe you can speak of more of expansion, maybe growth, more creating more job opportunities. Yes, they come with the money that the profit that you make, but even for the investor that is coming to see your business plan, they'll be able to see that this person has bigger goals and bigger plans for the business. And even joining your business for investment will not be a challenge to them. Unlike when you talk of profits is your main goals, to me, I will be looking at you as a business person, as a self-employed person, and I will not be looking at you as an entrepreneur, because I believe that entrepreneur has bigger goals and has bigger visions for the business, rather than just making the profits, and and they need to make a bigger growth even in the community, in the business, in the services and the product they're rendering, even in how they are rendering these services and products. They need to see growth, even recognition in maybe in the government forums for the things that you've done for the country. Yeah. So the last one, which is 1.8, is entry and goals strategies. So this one now we are looking at when you're getting to the market, what is our competitive advantage? What we have special when we compare ourselves to our competitors? That is the people that are already in the business, uh, and they're doing the same thing that we are doing right then. So what is your competitive advantage? Also, what you should also look at the weaknesses and the weaknesses you have compared to your competitors. Maybe you are new, so you need to be more into marketing to ensure that you you get deeper into the market. Maybe you have little capital, so it means that you may not be so much advanced when it comes to the products that you are offering if compared to the competitors. Or maybe you don't have the experience. Remember, we talked of whether you have a previous experience. Maybe you don't have an experience, and you need to know what 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 is needed in the market, and you'll need somebody to guide you through it. So with that in mind, what are the strategies that you have for you to maneuver through the market? One of the things that maybe you'll need to benchmark, go for short courses, maybe on management, maybe on the technical skills of the job that you're doing. Maybe you need to uh, get people to give you more money for you to expand or even have more in your business. So what are the strategies do you have for the entry? Maybe you need to advertise more, do more of marketing, and please, when you're starting up, don't get more into giving after sales services. Remember, your business is still very new, and much of it is working on your cost. So you'll not be able to cater for such things. So don't feature after sales services as in this part. You can work on more of advertisements and marketing. And when you're looking at this, look at ways that you can market your business at a cheaper way and reach more people. You can use the social media. We have many platforms, sorry, where we can market your businesses. There is also where you can have people do it. I've seen people doing it manually, of which some say it is workable, but I believe that if you can engage people more of social media, that is where more of the businesses might be good for you. There is also referrals from the customers that you've already served, and they're going to refer you to other people, and from there now you're able to get more business. So that's it for our chapter 1. That is the business description, and I believe we can continue to the next chapter. Unless you have any questions, you can direct them to me and I'll be able to respond to them. Otherwise, have a great day.